All right, y'all, let's talk about it, man. Kevin Durant versus Shannon Sharpe. Kevin Durant, he's going to tear on social media again. This time, Shannon Sharpe is his target, and he's taking headshots, body shots, all kinds of shots. Shots, only for Shannon Sharpe. So this is before I do my take, I'm going to read the screenshots that I took. No, not screenshots, pictures that I saved, basically from the tweets. So if you don't have Twitter, I'm gonna, post it as I'm reading, so you can see exactly what Kevin Durant said, and then I will give my take on that. So here we go. So Kevin Durant on Twitter, he responds to a video, as you see, that was from Undisputed with Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless. He says, "Y'all drunk uncle out here lying again. When did I say this?" Shannon Sharpe, he adds him with 1,000 question marks. Then he goes at him again. So there's a tweet by Shannon Sharpe that says, "Y'all remember the fake account when KD said now everybody want to play for the Heat and Lakers. Let's go back to being competitive and going at these peoples." Then joins a 73-9 Warriors and builds Nets into a superpower with Kyrie and Harden. Oh my God, crying face. Kevin Durant responds, "Old Shannon refuses to respond to me. Yo, Shannon, why are you using your platform to push fake quotes about me?" So then, the last one, let me read the last one. So then Shannon responds, "Katie, if you want to talk to me, I'm not hard to find, but I'm not going back and forth on social media. Whatever our differences are, they can be handled out of the eye of social media. 2 thumbs up." Then Kevin Durant responds, "We can talk in front of everybody. It ain't that serious, Shannon. You go on TV in front of everybody pushing fake shit. But now you want to talk in private? Why you lying on TV, Shannon? Why you capping, Shannon? Why you capping?" So then the next picture, basically the next tweet, Shannon Sharpe blocked Kevin Durant. And then Kevin Durant responds, "But I'm sensitive." Ooh. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's talk about it. So this is my take. This is where I felt Shannon went wrong. Every comment, opinion that Shannon has made about Kevin Durant on Undisputed, I agree with for the most part. But this is where he went wrong. Kevin Durant has the right. He has the right to respond and give whatever opinion he has of Shannon Sharpe. Because on Undisputed, Shannon Sharpe criticizes him all the time. Just like Skip Bayless criticizes LeBron James all the time. You media personalities need to realize this. You cannot criticize someone and then feel some type of way when they go back at you. These players come back at you. You're criticizing them. So Kevin Durant's not in the wrong here. So for instance, I'm a critic of Kyrie Irving. I'm not a fan of him, but I do respect his game. If I was criticizing him, like on every video that I make, right? Let's say I was just criticizing him all the time, right? And then blows up, and Kyrie Irving comes back at me on social media. All I can do is respect that because I'm talking about him constantly. So he has the right to respond. What Shannon Sharpe should have done was say, "You know what? Since I've criticized you constantly and now you're coming back at me, you're invited to Undisputed with me and Skip Bayless. And you can now speak your piece. And you can say whatever you want in response to everything that I've said. And we can have a healthy conversation. Even if we don't get along at the end, we can have a healthy conversation and, just go our separate ways." That's how he should have handled it. But instead, he blocked him, which makes Shannon look bad. Now, maybe Shannon blocked him because he felt like he was going to end up saying something out of character next. Who knows? But it makes Kevin Durant look like basically, hey, You know what? You came at me. I came at you. You're really the sensitive one, not me. I'm not necessarily a fan of Kevin Durant doing all this tweeting and all this stuff, but he can do whatever he wants. He has the freedom to do that. And like I say, he has the freedom to respond. So, Shannon Sharpe, you should invite him to the show so y'all can hash it out because Kevin Durant is correct. You talk about him in public. So y'all don't need to discuss this in private. Handle it out live on TV. The ratings will shoot through the roof. And you'll have Skip Bayless there. So it'll make it even better. That's what I think. Now, Shannon Sharpe's comments about Kevin Durant, about him basically, joining these super teams or creating these super teams to go at LeBron, I agree with that. I think he's creating these super teams just period because he wants to try to win as many rings as possible. I do think that Kevin Durant, once he realized, hey, I cannot, I beat LeBron twice, but people don't think I'm the best. I think he realized at that point, you know what, let me go do my own thing. I'm not going to be with the Warriors no more. I'm going to go do my own thing. I'm going to go join forces with Kyrie because he thinks similar to me. What Skip Bayless was saying earlier today, which is they question everything the media says and even beyond that. And, Harden is with them as well. So they are a super team. So, look, Kevin Durant can do what he wants. I do think he's one of the few superstars that deals with criticism and will respond by putting up 40 points the next day. He's one of the few, whereas I feel like other players will kind of crack. So Kevin Durant is weird in that way. Once again, I'm going to say this, and this is just my opinion. Kevin Durant is a top 3 not power forward, sorry. He's a top 3 small forward of all time. I cannot put him above LeBron or Larry Bird because he bought himself 2 rings. Same reason why I cannot put Stephen Curry above Magic Johnson or Isaiah Thomas. He bought 2 rings. So that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with that at all. You know what I'm saying? But that's my take on that overall. So I would like to see Kevin Durant, Shannon Sharpe, Skip Bayless, Undisputed, make that happen. What do you think about this situation? Do you think Shannon Sharpe was in the wrong for blocking him? Do you think that makes him sensitive? I think it does prove Kevin Durant's point overall, which is, hey, you media personalities criticize us, but when we come at y'all, now it's an issue. And like I said, if you're going to criticize any of these players, whether it's on YouTube or sports programs on TV, players have the right to respond back. So that's my take on this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below.